there, my name is Vaid Kisto, and I guess I'll just say what the video is about. I think the video is going to be about Andor and Lilo and Stitch and George Lucas a little bit. I'll talk about these three while talking about how depressed I am. First of all, I'll just talk about Lilo and Stitch, the animated one. I didn't hate the live action one. I did go and watch the live action one because of the animated one. It's not that it's bad. It's literally just the same movie as the animated one. It's just that it's uglier. It's way uglier. The cinematography of it was shot like it was made for like TV. I don't know why they shot it like that, but it really was. Imagine Wicked. Like, if anyone's seen Wicked, it's like 2 times worse than that. And the worst part of it is that the original was such a colorful movie. And they did make some changes to the sister's character. I forgot her name already, I'm sorry. The character, she has an arc in the new one, in the animated movie one. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but her arc, I didn't agree with it. I think that arc was a little bit selfish, and I didn't think it was in line with her. Like, I don't think she would do that. Like, I don't think the character from the animated movies would ever do that, and she doesn't do that in animated movies. But I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to do that in the live action one. It's like, it's just too weird. It's just a weird, silly ending. It kind of ruins everything. Kind of ruins the dynamic of what the dynamic that she has with all the characters. It ruins the whole story, because I always saw it. Yes, it's also about family and all that, but I always saw it about the bond between the two sisters, and the arc kind of ruins that. But yes, I was extremely depressed and borderline before I watched the movie, and I watched the movie, almost the animated one I'm talking about, almost out of spite, because I just watched the woman carrying thing, the woman carrying man, I think, sorry, review about Lilo and Stitch, and how they were saying it's bad and stuff, and I hate that every time. I hate how Disney, I hate how Disney is constantly sort of dehumanizing art. Not an AI kind of way, but it just like makes it into a product. It just makes it into another thing that's just. It feels like McDonald's. Like, to go and watch something that was made by Disney now. It just feels like eating McDonald's. It's good. It's good in the moment, but it's just like another thing. Another thing. It's just a bland thing. But yeah, man, I literally put on the animated movie one in the first 5 minutes. In the first 5 minutes, I started crying, and ugly crying, just sobbing, and I was such a mess because of how beautiful everything was. Everything looked so beautifully. It looked like it was made out of passion. It looked like someone was dying to say this story and to tell this story. And they finally got to say it, and they say it they tell the story in like the most childish way, not in the bad way. It was like, I mean, the story was like told from like a childlike perspective, and I needed that so badly. The reason being, I think I'm slowly starting to become an adult. Like an actual adult. I'm slowly becoming one, and I mean that in the saddest way possible. Because now I'm 22. Next year I'm gonna turn 23. And I feel like the sort of childlike wonder in my eyes that I've fought for so long, to retain, because of this, like the clip from Robert Williams where he's like, the spark in your eyes, you should never lose it, or whatever, something like that. I've been trying to do that, but I think I've lost to society. I think society. Am I right? Society. I think I've lost to it. I think it's defeated me, because now I am. Honestly, I feel dead inside. I feel nothing. I don't see the beauty in anything anymore, and I don't see the warmth I used to see in other people's eyes. Like, when I was a teenager, I would force myself to see the good in people, but now I don't do it. I've given up. I go into conversations knowing that people are evil and disgusting and filthy, and that they're capable of like the most atrocious things, and that they're thinking about the worst things ever, like you could ever imagine. And I don't think that's a good way of thinking, because I do think that type of thinking leads you to be narcissistic, and I think I have become more narcissistic, because everything is around me, and I have this narrative of like almost this victim mentality of like, I'm a good person, but everyone else is bad. But now it's gotten even worse, where I'm like, I know I'm bad, and I know I'm horrible, and everyone else is also horrible. So I'm just like this hopeless, pessimistic, nihilistic, doomer core kind of guy. And I'm going around with this type of energy, and it's draining for me, and I think everyone else is getting drained from me. I don't have any friends. I have one friend, but it's like a silly friendship. We're mostly neighbors, essentially. That's the only reason we're friends anymore. And we go to the same university. I just talk to her from time to time, but that's it. I had this one good friend. I ended things with her because I realized that I don't give a fuck about her. I don't respect her as a friend. You know, does that make any sense? And so therefore, I thought, okay, I'll go around and I can stay in the friendship just for the sake of like not to be lonely. But then I'll probably like be disrespectful towards her and act like a to her because I do not respect her. There is nothing in my heart for her because I don't see her as a person deserving of respect. It's just I think difference in values. That's it. Anyways, I'm getting lost. Oh yeah, the reason I didn't make any videos is because I did actually make videos. It's just that the recordings, I didn't try to make 2 videos for each week. I didn't make them. I don't know what the hell happened, but while I was editing them, my files got corrupted. My recording, like my audio, I still have my gameplay. The gameplay, I do them afterwards, and I just stick them together. I don't know why I'm explaining this. But yes, go watch Lilo and Stitch, the animated one. Please do not support the remake one. Please do not do that. Oh yeah, as I mentioned, I don't think it's art. Objectively speaking, it's a 6 out of 10. Even with the new changes made to the story, it still is a good 6 out of 10. It's adorable. If anyone watching this for the first time would probably cry because they haven't experienced the OG peak, and that's what I'm saying. Just stay home, don't pay for anything, parody the movie. Because it's Disney, nobody's gonna, they're not poor people, okay? It's Disney, it's okay to pirate them. Pirate the movie, get some popcorn and watch it with your partners or your friends. It's such a good watch, especially if you haven't watched it before. You will cry like a baby. I cried so much. I cried so much. I do think the third act is a little bit of a drag, but I still gave it a 5-star out of 5 on Letterboxd. I will link down my Letterboxd. You probably won't follow. You probably don't give a fuck. I don't know why I'm saying this. I don't know why I told you this. Also, the funny thing about all this is that I was thinking about I was trying. Well, at least when I started the video, I wanted to make this funny. Like I wanted to be funny because I realized that this is the one thing I can do to increase engagement. But it's just that I've been so fucking depressed. I've been so depressed these past weeks. I cannot even function. Like even this just me talking is me. How do I say it? It's me masking. I guess it's me pretending to be okay. And yes, I know, like I don't even sound that how do I say, charming or fun being like this. But this is me and this is me trying to push myself to be at my best. But this is not my best. I don't know what my best is, honestly. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Yeah, going back to me losing my spark, my eyes and stuff. I watched Lilo and Stitch. It looked like it was made by children, and it reminded me of like all the love I had and all the wonder I had inside of me, and now it's nothing. And now there's nothing there. And I'm sad for myself. I'm so sad for myself, I'm so sad for myself. Like I used to be this cuddly, warm, sweet guy, and now I'm this doomer, pessimistic, nihilistic guy. I literally have fantasies of like wiping humanity from the face of the earth. Don't you think that would be a beautiful thing? Nothing, no animals or anything, just grass and flowers and bees for pollination. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Well, I think that was how things were meant to be. And it's a sick, perverse idea that I keep running in my mind, and it brings me so much peace to not have any humans around. And I don't know why I'm thinking like this, But yeah, I watched the first 5 minutes, made me cry because I wished I was like that. I wish I still had it in me to make something like that. Because honestly, I could have not that I could have made something like this, but it's just that I had the childlike wonder and the imagination to be able to come up with things. Maybe not as good at this, but almost in the same line. Maybe it would be like a 2 out of 10 or 1 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10. But yes, the reason I've been not doing well is because nothing is good in my life. Nothing is good in my life, and then I look outside and I look at at the news, and nothing is good even there. And then I'm trying to date people, and nothing ever goes well either. And then I look at my bank account, I have no money, and then I get hungry, but then I have to remind myself I don't have money, so how can I get good food? So I have to, like, right now, this is the 3rd day I'm eating ramen. It's horrible. I'm going insane. I was like, I don't know, I was in the mood to experiment. I was like, let me try a new flavor of ramen, and it sucks. I hate it. Just, I'm being driven insane. Everything is going horribly. I don't think I was made to be an adult. I honestly wonder how people do it, being an adult, because I can't do it. I want advice, and I want someone to do it for me. I just don't know how to handle any of this. How am I supposed to handle any of this? And now I feel like I'm this horrible, unlovable thing that nobody likes, because nobody likes to be around me, as it seems. I don't fucking know why. Well, obviously there's reasons, probably. I just want one thing to go well, and I'm not even trying to be an insult and complaining. I'm not horrible, so I don't know why people just keep running away from me. Like, I don't get it. Like, why do people run away from me? They run away in like this horrible way, and it's happened to me with every girl. Every girl just slowly like distances themselves with me. They just slowly go away, and then I have to like poke them and be like, hey, if you don't want to talk, you can just say. And they're like, yeah, I don't want to talk anymore. And you know, it just makes me sad and depressed. And it's not even about that. If everything else in my life was going well, and this was the one bad thing that was going on, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't even be acting like an incel over here. I would be like, oh my god, why does no one go on me? But I don't find joy in anything. I don't find joy in anything, you know? I don't play games anymore. I don't play video games. I don't watch movies. I fucking hate everything. I fucking hate every fucking thing. Everything, nothing goes well. Nothing is going well. Nothing is going well. I don't even know what makes me happy. What makes me happy? You know what makes me happy? The touch and the love of a woman. Am I gonna get that? Fuck no, I'm not gonna get that. So now I have to find alternatives, which I can't find. And everyone tells me, oh, you need to do something. You need to find something that you enjoy doing and doing it a lot. I don't enjoy doing anything. I don't enjoy doing anything. Literally anything. I hate doing anything. I just want to spend all my time in my bed and sleeping and being like pretending to be dead. That's what I want to do. That's the only thing I want to do. I don't know. I don't want to do anything. There's nothing that brings me joy. Nothing brings me any sort of joy. Everything is hard and difficult and miserable, and I'm reminded how horrible life is and how painful life is, and that there's no joy and that there's no hope. There's no hope. Don't you guys listen to me? There's no hope. There's no hope left. Everywhere I go, it's horrible misery, and it's unending misery. It's misery to the infinite. There's no stopping it. It's just misery after misery. It's just miserable, even sadness and pain, and just pain and more pain and more pain and more pain. There's nothing for us. There's nothing for us, for people who can't afford to buy stuff to be happy, because this is the world we live in. If you want to be happy, you need to have money to buy stuff so that you can temporarily numb yourself, and that's it. Even if this one girl loves me, I don't have money to go take her on dates, and I think that's what happened with the last one. The last one was older than me, and I think she expected so much from me, but I wanted to do that. I just couldn't do it. Obviously I want to take, women I'm interested in to go on dates and stuff and pay for their meal and pick them up, but I don't have a driving license. I don't have the money to buy my own food. I'm broke. I'm living on ramen noodles because I don't have money right now. What makes you think I'm gonna be able to, buy food for you? And then they're like, oh, then you should not be dating. Am I not allowed to want to love and stuff? I don't get it. I don't get it. If I date a woman who's broke, that's okay. I don't know. I'm tired. I thought making this audio today would help me, but it's not. It's just making me realize how miserable everything else is. There's no hope, guys. There's no hope. Why are we even trying? I don't know why I should keep trying. I don't know why I should keep trying. There's nothing to keep going on for. There's nothing. Every day I wake up and there's nothing to look forward to. I'm sad. I'm just sad. I'm sad, and I wish someone could fix it. I really wish someone could fix it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with all this sadness. I don't know what to put it. I don't know who to tell. I don't have friends. I don't have friends, and when I have friends, I fucking hate them because most of the people are not like me. I feel lonely. Do you understand that? I feel lonely even when I have friends. I feel way more lonely. I feel lonely when I have friends. When there's people around, I feel way lonelier because I have my own best friend, and so like if there's people around, I'm talking to them, and I could talk to myself, and then I feel lonely, and because no one can be as good of a friend as I am. But the problem is the warmth of being chosen. The warmth of being chosen by someone you're interested in gives me so much hope, and that's exactly what I want. I want hope. You know what it's like to wake up every day and go directly to your phone because there's messages there, that there's text there. Someone is there for you. Not only that, and that you have a purpose. You have your job now. You have the job of like taking care of someone else, and you will do it well. And that's a reason to wake up for me. That's enough of a reason to wake up for me. Do one thing that you like and then do it a lot, and that's it. That's your purpose. I want to take care of someone I love. I just want to take care of someone I love. That's all. I just want to take care of someone I love. That's my purpose, and that's what brings me fulfillment. And I can't do it because nobody wants a relationship with me, and I'm tired. I'm not even whining that nobody wants a relationship with me. It's just I'm tired. I'm tired of being so rejected. That's it. It's okay if no one really wants a relationship with me. Maybe it is me who's wrong, and I have to improve myself. That's it. That's simple, I guess, right? I'm tired of the rejection. I'm tired. How about that? I just want to stop feeling like this. I want to stop feeling like this. I don't want to feel this sad. I don't want to feel this sad. Does anyone understand? I don't want to feel this sad all the time. I can't do this. I can't do this. I will go insane. I've been alive for 22 years. I've been this sad since I've been 11. So this is 11 years. This is my 11th year. I cannot deal with this, guys. I really cannot. I can't do this. I don't even know who to go to ask for help. That's why I'm making this video, because at least I can simulate having a friend. I can pretend to have a friend, and I'm talking to them and I'm venting to them. I don't have anyone. I'm going insane. I don't have anyone. I'm tired. There's nothing going right in my life. My grades are going down. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't want to do any job. I'm ugly. I dress bad. I smell bad. I'm always sweating a lot. I cannot cook food. I don't have money for good food. There's nothing in my life. There's nothing in my life. There's nothing in my life. The girl I'm currently talking to is running away from me and just doesn't even have the balls to tell me that she's fucking disgusted with me at this point and she doesn't want to do anything with me anymore. And I have to pick up on signals. I have to get hurt and pick up on signals. Fuck off. If I'm getting hurt, you might as well. The least you can fucking do is come here and tell me, oh yeah, you're going to get hurt now. I'm going to fucking abandon you. So that's okay, right? I mean, yeah, that's okay. And I'll cry. Now I have to cry and be confused. What the fuck is wrong with people? Jesus. Yeah, the thing that's keeping this sliver of hope in me right now is Andor and George Lucas. George Lucas more specifically because I've been watching a lot of his interviews, but he has such like an personality, almost he's like a lovable asshole. He's got like such a fuck you attitude with anyone, and I relate to him a lot because he describes his earlier life and it's so fucking miserable. It's so fucking miserable. His life is so miserable before he became a millionaire and stuff, and even after that he was getting a lot of shit from the prequels, and it's just like this fucking behavior of like, fuck the system, I don't give a fuck about anyone, I'm gonna make my own movies and I don't give a fuck about anyone, and like how he was constantly like talking back to producers and like standing up for his own art. It makes me feel like I can do things. It makes me feel like I'm worth something. Like, it makes me feel like I can fight. It makes me feel I should fight. It makes me feel like I'm lucky to be alive and I should also fight for the things that I want in my life as much as he did, as much as he did. And I should not stop until I die. It makes me want to fight and fight and fight and fight and tell everyone to fuck themselves and just fight and just keep fighting on. The only problem is I don't even know what I'm fighting for anymore, and I think that's one of the reasons I'm so depressed. I don't know what I'm fighting for. I don't know what I'm waking up for. I don't know. I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. I can't even think. The last one is Andor. Andor is just, it just makes me like what I've been talking about. Like everything is going to shit, and in the world of Andor, everything is going to shit. But everyone is fighting back, and Andor is fighting back. Everyone is so cool, and the droid in season 2. Oh my God, I love him. I love him. I want to be best friends with this guy. The android. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. Like, he's just so wholesome. I don't know what to do. It makes me, and every time Andor was mean to him, I got angry. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. And like, I think episode 11 or 12, one of the troopers is like, are you with us? And he's like, no. And then he just like slaps him around. It's just, you'll see the episode. Go watch Andor. It's really fun. No, it's not just fun. It makes me want to stand up and like makes me want to bring down all the leaders, all the billionaires, and all the shit fascist leaders who fuck us up, who make our lives way harder than it should be, as if our lives are not even already hard. But yeah, I love Mon Mothma. Silent Mon Mothma. Sorry, I should put some respect on her name. She's so lovely. She's probably the only empathetic character in that whole universe before Luke Skywalker came in. Even Luke Skywalker's a little bit rash, I think, right? Mon Mothma. I aspire to be like Mon Mothma. I aspire, but that takes so much strength. That takes so much strength to be like her. I just know it because I've tried multiple times to be like her. It takes so much strength, guys. Like that character is probably it might as well be just fictional. I don't think that there's ever gonna be someone like her in real life. But I just love her. Just the fact that she exists in that world just brings me so much hope. It brings me so much hope. I relate so much to her, like how she feels like everything is just closing down on her, and she keeps trying. She's so kind, and she just keeps trying to be kind, and she keeps going on and going on and going on, and she fights too, and she keeps fighting too, and she's depressed. That lady is so depressed. She's so fucking depressed. Her fucking daughter hates her guts. She's so depressed. It's so sad. It's so sad, but she keeps fighting, and and she's got like that silent kind rage, and like there's just something I aspire to be. Like, I love her so much. I love her to bits. I love her so fucking much. Just talking about this is making me happy, man. I'm so sad I completed the show. I'm so sad the show ended. I have nothing now. I have nothing, guys. I have nothing. And Dedra, I think Dedra, whatever happened to her is sad. It's so sad what happened to her, man. Like, I know. It's just, but like, hey, she was a kid who was brainwashed by the system, and she was just trying to do her job. She thinks the Empire brings peace to the galaxy, and she thinks that these people are trying to fuck up the piece, and it's sad. She just needed someone to talk to her, and now she's stuck in this prison that's never gonna let her out, essentially. So that's sad and depressed too. It's extremely depressing. Except for that, I don't know what else is there. I find the whole Bix thing a little bit weird. I don't know. I just whatever, Bix. Oh, okay, yeah, cool, yeah. It was sad. I did think it was a rash. That makes sense. Yeah, I did think it was a rash decision. I don't think it was handled well. I mean, no, her decision to do whatever the hell she decide to do makes sense for the whole thing, for the rebellion. rebellion and for the Rebel Alliance. It made sense for that. It made sense for the Rebel Alliance. But I just think it came out of nowhere, and maybe that was what the writers wanted. It just didn't sit right with me. I think logically she is also kind of a fighter. Like, she is a rebel. She is a rebel. Like, she wouldn't do that. She would keep fighting. And I know that maybe in her head she justifies it by saying that, okay, again, this decision, it will help the Rebel Alliance, and it does. Like, obviously it does, because we know what happens. It does help the Rebel Alliance because it makes, you know, it makes Andor do the things that the Andor does as a reaction to that decision. It makes sense, and without that decision, basically we wouldn't even have Star Wars, essentially, because there would be no rebels, and there would be no Rebel Alliance, and there would be no Rogue One stealing the plans for the Death Star and all that, you know, all that jazz. But it did come out of nowhere. I feel like her character should have been given a lot more attention than she eventually got, because she went through so much. She went through like drug addiction, she went through PTSD, she went through like soul. Now I have to like censor that. She essentially borderline up. That scene was so fucked up. That guy, oh my, that guy, I'm so happy he died. He should have been butchered first and then killed. Anyways, more job for me, more stuff to censor. But yeah, I just think that the whole writing, the whole writers just gave up on her after that arc of after she tortures back the scientist that tortures her. I feel like they all just abandoned her, because I feel like they thought her arc was complete. I don't think her arc was complete, because she had the whole drug thing, and then the whole, like, okay, never mind, that the whole drug thing gets solved after. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh fuck, never mind, her arc does get solved. Yeah, her whole arc is resolved, actually. Yeah, it's just the only thing that, despite her arc being resolved, it doesn't justify, you know, doing the thing that she did, because it's like, I would believe that she would still want to fight. She wouldn't do that. Okay, yeah, it does also make sense. Anyways, love the droid. I shouldn't learn his name. I don't know why. I also love the stuttering droid from the season 1, because I stutter a lot, and my jaws jam and stuff. What else? I love Clea. Oh my god, I love Skarsgård. What is his name? Alan Skarsgård? The one who plays Luthen. I love Luthen. Luthen is one of the greatest characters ever. Luthen, Clea, and Mon Mothma. Senator Mon Mothma, sorry, again. Wow, just wow. I love them. The pain that Luthen carries is also something I relate to. He knows how horrible and pathetic and pessimistic the world is, and bleak the world is, and I share that. And I've never seen a character be portrayed like that, probably because I haven't watched as many shows and TVs and movies as I should have. I have a life that I'm wasting away, but it's still a life, I guess. But yeah, I just felt so seen. Like, I've never seen a character be this depressed. I've just never seen a character be this depressed. He was so depressed. He was so depressed. It was so, like, I was so happy that he was depressed. Also, by the way, I'm so happy that Clea got to live. I was so happy she got to live. Everyone just, like, when she got back to what's the name, Yavin, everyone was treating her like an asshole. Everyone was, oh my god, the people on the round table, except for Mon Mothma, everyone was acting like such a jackass. And everyone was so, like, ungrateful to Luthen. There is the Rebel Alliance without Luthen. I don't know why everyone's going around pretending like they invented the Rebel Alliance. They started it. They didn't started, okay? It was Luthen and Mon Mothma. Without these two, no Rebel Alliance, no fucking Star Wars. So everyone should put some respect on both of these fucking names and should be treating them like fucking royalty. I don't get this amount of disrespect. Luthen, out of all the people, yes, it's a sadistic, broken, twisted person, but you need this broken, twisted behavior to live in this world. You really do need that. Anyways, that's it. I'm so sorry. I'm going insane. I hope the girl who's ghosting me replies me, because otherwise I will fucking kill someone. Okay, that's it. I hope this was funny. This wasn't funny. This wasn't funny. This wasn't funny at all. Fuck. Also, Thunderbolts flop. What the? Oh my. I'm gonna be Thunderbolts flop. The only good Marvel movie we've had in a long time of flops. What the actual? How does that movie flop? Anyways, bye. I love you all. Not because I love you, because I have so much love and nobody wants it, I guess, apparently. So I'll just give you this love. I love you guys. I hope that you guys get a life full of love, full of money, because I guess capitalistic society, we can't do anything about it. Stay safe. I hope you get a lot of cuddles and hugs. I love you. I love you a lot. And that's it. Bye. Take care.